It's been a few days now since Mursel and I have spoken about keeping the children a secret from his family. I was pretty upset. I really want to discuss this situation with Mursel, but our language barrier makes it really tough to have serious conversations. Today, I am meeting up with my friend Viviana to talk about Mursel and our relationship. How are you doing?
Okay. So what's going on?
Not much, except Mursel just got here last week.
So, like, how's it been?
I don't know. Then I don't think I've told you this yet, but Mursel's family doesn't know I've got kids.
What? Like, what does that mean?
I guess in his, I don't know if it's Turkish culture or Muslim culture or the combination of both, it's bad for a man to marry a woman that is still taking care of her kids. So he decided he would come to the U.S.
And hide from his family.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like Mursel is asking a lot of her, especially with the kids and hiding things. And it just seems that it's gonna cause problems down the road. This is a big deal. This is like big.
So I don't know. I don't know if I'll I don't know what I'm gonna do.
How does he feel about everything?
Well, it's difficult to communicate with him.
Yeah, you told me he doesn't speak English, but I thought you guys had figured out how to communicate.
And we can talk basic Turkish and English, but we do translate, and we've learned how to use the translator. And of course, sometimes it doesn't translate right. So I'm getting frustrated, and I don't know.
So you have to really, I think, buckle down and figure out how to communicate with each other, because if you're on this surface level of talking to him about what's for dinner, and you're not getting down to how you feel about something or how he feels about something, you're not gonna get to know him, really know who he is. Today was the first time I had found out that she didn't know a whole lot about him, and I don't know how ready she is for this process. I personally don't think that it's realistic to get married in less than 90 days when you cannot communicate with someone.
Well, we talk about other things besides what's for dinner.
Do you really feel like you super know him?
Well, he's a good person. I know he is. I can tell.
For me, because I can't understand, I can't understand because how I, found, my husband. He was the only person that I could be vulnerable with, and I could show him any side of me. And once I knew that, I was able to really understand, this is the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life. But I feel I don't know, based on this conversation, if we've gotten there yet.
I'm feeling kind of confused. There's just a lot that Vivi brought up. I think she thinks I am rushing into things a little bit, but we don't have much time. So I guess I've really got to sit down and think and make sure and talk to Mursel and communicate my needs and what I want with my life. Makes me nervous. I don't know.
This is happening so fast, you have no time to figure it out. Do you think you'll be able to communicate on a deeper level in the next 90 days?
Probably not in the next 90 days.
I mean, what's gonna come of that? If you get to that point where you're time's almost up and you haven't gotten there yet, are you gonna be ready to marry him?